You already fucked up.
And I've been with triplets, I've been with friends, I've been so long, where do I begin?
You already wasted your money and ruined your chance of getting a glow up, even if you haven't spent a dime yet. And you wanna know how I know that? Because you pressed this video. And let me tell you what I mean by that. I used to be you. Especially if you saw my tattoo and hair video. You're probably like,
oh my god, she's got her hair done. She just got a tattoo. Oh my god, she's gotta know how to glow up. She's obviously doing something, right?
or if you're coming into this video thinking I'm gonna be telling you like, you should dye your hair, make sure it complements your skin tone, you should get a lash growth serum or fake lashes, you should buy new clothes, you should get your nails done. Shut up! This is a problem with that. That's all good tips, don't get me wrong. Those are all great pieces of advice. But you know that. Deep down, you know how to glow up. You do, but you're looking for approval in others. You need like someone else to confirm how you glow up, and that is the problem. I've had like 3 to 4 glow ups, and you want to know what? They never last. They're always short lived, they're always temporary. I always end up feeling ugly in the end. And that's because I used to do that. That is why I'm here today to tell you what I have learned and the process I'm currently going through right now to glow up the right way, in a way that's gonna last. Obviously, I know we're not quite there yet. I feel like I still got a way to go, but that's because it's way more than just physical, which I will get to that. Like, I got my hair done, I got my tat. It's progress, but we're not at the finish line yet. So in this video, I'm gonna be telling you what the fuck you're doing wrong, what you need to change, and how to get to where you want to be, because ultimately it's all mindset. Let's just get into it. So before we start this, I think you need to understand the difference between being good looking and being attractive. So to be good looking, it just means you're good looking. It's in the word. You're good to look at. It doesn't mean you're attractive. It doesn't mean people want you. It means you are good looking. Could be you had a glow up, but you did it wrong like the first time. Could be genetics. Could be anything. It means you are good to look at. But that can only get you so far. Have you guys ever had like a super attractive person, probably in your high school, is honestly very attractive, but they go around saying, "Oh my god, I'm so ugly." Yeah, you are. Even though they're not, they are good looking. But because of that, that makes them ugly. Does that make sense? Or say even you're a good looking person, you're not a pick me, you don't act like that, but you just don't stand out at all. Yes, you're good looking, but that is all you got going for you. So that is the problem. That is what people are trying to gain through these glow ups. These glow up videos, how to glow up. That is what those videos are telling you. Those videos are telling you how to be good looking. Just don't get me wrong, of course everybody wants to be good looking. Who doesn't? Which is what those videos are telling you, but it's not permanent. And let me tell you why. There is no beauty standard. A beauty standard does not exist. I'm sure you've heard this before. Think back to like a few hundred years ago. This was the prettiest bitch in the land. Put her next to Kendall Jenner. Exactly. Exactly. Or we could even go to like a more recent time. Let's go to the early 2000s, late 90s. Having no boobs and no butt was the standard. Look at the Victoria's Secrets models from back then. And then, past few years, what was it? BBLs, boob jobs, slim waist, big titties, big butt. That was our new beauty standard. Back in the early 2000s, 90s, that was frowned upon. And what's our beauty standard now? What's been happening lately in Hollywood? Ozempic. The Kardashians got their BBLs removed. It's not just every 100 years the beauty standards change. It's like every 5 to 10 years. Not even. Just in like 2018, we were doing the King Kylie makeup. Now it's all clean girl makeup. I'm telling you, the beauty standard is consistently changing. So you can go do that little glow up video of how to be good looking. How long is that gonna last you? You could fit today's current beauty standard and still feel ugly. You could still feel like you want to change things. So go do that little glow up video. Go do that good looking video. If you don't know the next tips I'm gonna tell you, you're still gonna feel ugly. You're gonna keep changing stuff and you're gonna keep spending more money till you're dirt broke and you still feel ugly. Now before I get into the whole ugly word, I want to talk about the second definition, which is being attractive. So being attractive is more of a mindset and energy you give off rather than physical. It's more of a mental thing, which I know you've probably seen 100 videos.
I'll just be confident.
That's true. Like, as corny as that sounds, it's true. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you,
Fake it till you make it.
no. don't. Like, there's way better routines and alternatives you could do besides that, which I'll get to as we go more into the video. The point in fact is being attractive is what's gonna make people stay. If you're just good looking, people may come, like,
Oh, she's fine. She's cute.
He's fine. Whatever.
but then they're just gonna leave. This is what's gonna make them stay. Or, if anything, attractiveness makes up for a lot of the good lookingness. Even if you're not 100% good looking or you're not fitting the beauty standard, even if you're not 100% there, being attractive makes up for a lot of it. It can bring people to you over someone that's good looking but not attractive. Does that make sense? We're gonna talk about it more as this video goes on. Now let's talk about the word ugly. I'm the biggest hater there is. I'm like a fucking hater. Nobody's ugly. Ugly is not a physical thing, it is a feeling. I'm gonna repeat that. Ugly is not a physical thing, it is a feeling. To make an example out of this, I'm just gonna use the word ugly, but did you guys ever have that couple in high school or middle school that were quote unquote ugly or not good looking and they were dating each other and they were like happy as hell, like no one could bother them? And it's not even just like, oh, they're only dating each other because they can't find no one else. They were genuinely like in love with each other. Boyfriend is like obsessed with the girlfriend, doesn't think anyone's prettier than her, and vice versa. That's like legit. They built an attraction towards each other. Attractiveness. Being ugly is just a feeling. You can feel ugly. That is valid. Like, I feel ugly right now. Like, you can definitely feel ugly. But you don't gotta be ugly. If anything, being ugly is a choice. And you don't need $400 worth of BBLs, lip filler, haircuts, tattoos. Like, you don't need all of that to quote unquote not be ugly. All you need is a change in your perspective. Now, going off of that, to be attractive, sometimes you need to start by at least feeling a little bit good looking. So you might need to put some money into it. I'm not saying, oh, you can do it for free. It really depends on the person. For example, me, before this, I had brown hair. I hated it. I got it to a point where I could look good looking. Like, I can style my hair, wear the right clothes, do the right makeup to where I looked good looking, but I can never feel attractive. Like, I always hated myself no matter how good I looked to everyone else. I had people complimenting me every day. I have guys texting me. It doesn't matter. I still felt ugly. So I was good looking, but I wasn't attractive. So it really depends on you as a person. Whatever steps you need to take to feel attractive, which we'll get to talking about that. So now you're probably wondering, okay, so what am I doing wrong? You came into this video hot saying, I'm doing everything wrong. Just by watching these videos, I'm doing something wrong. So what am I doing wrong? You're looking for other people's opinions. And like I said, I've been there, done that. To give an example of this, before I had the hair I had before this, I was blonde. My roots were all grown out and stuff, so I wasn't like obsessed with it, but I still looked good. I was still attractive. I still had confidence because I feel at my best when I'm blonde. But it still felt like something was kind of missing because I didn't realize this philosophy yet. And I'm over here thinking, I need to change something about myself physically. That's gotta be why I'm feeling not as attractive recently, because I'm probably doing something wrong. So I talked to all my friends. They say,
Dye your hair brown.
so I'm like, okay. So I get my hair dyed brown. I left the salon immediately regretting it. I didn't hate it, like it wasn't terrible. I just didn't feel like myself anymore. And everybody was telling me,
It looks so good. It looks so much better than when you were blonde.
end of the day, I was the one left with that. I was the one that had to see myself every day, and that ruined my confidence, that ruined my attractiveness. And then when I want to dye my hair back blonde, I'm telling all my friends, oh, I'm gonna dye my hair back blonde. And they're all saying, no.
Oh, keep it brown. It looks so much better brown.
Someone even told me to dye my hair black. And I think this is when I really realized the issue. I'm doing everything for other people. I'm asking everyone else's opinions. What color should I dye my hair? What shirt should I buy? I'm living for other people. And at the end of the day, yes, that can make you good looking, but if you don't feel good with yourself, you're never going to be attractive. Now, I'm not saying don't take advice. You could definitely take like advice from other people. That's fine. At the end of the day, when you're watching all these glow up videos, you know how to glow up. You know exactly what that video is going to tell you before it even starts. Half the time, it's in the thumbnail.
Oh my god, dye your hair. Oh my god, get lash extensions. Oh my god, get lip filler.
You know what they're going to say, yet you still watch. It's like you want validation. Like you already have an idea in your head, but you want someone to validate it or change your mind or give you like a plan book so you don't have to do it yourself. And that is the problem. That's why you can glow up and say you even do follow all these tips and say you do feel attractive. Say you feel attractive, say it's going good. That's not going to last. That's going to be temporary. Because, like I said, the beauty standard is always changing. And end of the day, if you're just glowing up to match the beauty standard and do what everyone else is doing, there's going to get to a point where your personal needs are going to be stronger than you trying to fit a beauty standard. And you're gonna look in the mirror and feel like you need to do more to fit that standard. Like you're not fitting that standard enough. And the cycle's gonna repeat. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take a long look in that mirror. And you're gonna look at yourself and you're gonna see what you do and you do not like about yourself. Really give yourself like a full analysis. Then once you have a good idea, get a notebook, go on your notes on your phone, write it all out. Then think of like solutions and alternatives. Example, you hate your hair color. Okay, besides going on TikTok looking up, trending hair colors right now, or looking up like hair colors that are in season, take a look in the mirror again and figure out what hair colors you think would look good on you. Not just what's trending, not just what looks good on a girl that looks 20% like you. Figure out what is going to look good on you. And like I said, you can definitely reference TikTok or YouTube to get ideas if you don't know where to start. That is fine. As long as you are not revolving your whole glow up and life around that. You need to decide for yourself what is going to look good on you and not for the approval of others. Not so your friends say you look good, not so you fit a beauty standard, not so you get so many likes on your TikToks. The best way I could sum this up is do it so you feel good about yourself, not so other people think you look good. That's what I did. I dyed my hair blonde, even though everyone told me not to. I got my dead ends cut off. I got my curtain bangs back, and I love it. I love it. I feel so good about myself. I'm wrong. There is going to be times where you feel ugly still. Even if you reach your peak, there's going to be times where you feel ugly. That is normal. That's a feeling. It's just as normal as feeling sad or happy. That's fine. After I dyed my hair blonde, the same people that were telling me to not dye my hair blonde are complimenting me now. Do you think they really care what you look like ultimately? Everyone in this world only cares about themselves. They'll give you a piece of advice, sure. Then they can go on with their day. You think they care what color you dye your hair? No, they don't. It doesn't change their lives. It's not like they're gonna be like, no, you dyed your hair blonde. No. Matter of fact, they're probably gonna think the color you chose looks good because at the end of the day, no one knows you better than you know yourself. No one can tell you how to be attractive but yourself. You are the only person that knows how to be attractive. So I can give you tips on how to get there, but end of the day, you are the only person that knows how to be attractive. And once you start doing that, once you start doing stuff for yourself besides others and you stop people pleasing and you finally start looking good for yourself and do what you think looks good on you, not to just fit a beauty standard or a trend or what other people think would look good on you, this is when you're going to start building confidence. You're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to think you look good. And as you rightfully should. You most likely worked hard to get to where you're at. You should have every right to feel good about yourself. Now, you might feel ugly at times, like I said, but that is just a feeling that is normal. And there's a lot of like mental things you can do to get yourself out of that feeling. Same way you would if you're sad. Like you want to stop being sad, there's things you can do. There's things you can do to stop feeling ugly that don't require you having a whole other glow up. But once you do these steps and you start feeling confidence and you go out into the world feeling confident in yourself and how you look, and it's also more than just a physical thing, it's your whole personality and how you present yourself. That's gonna like radiate. Like people are gonna feel that. People you have conversations with, people you even walk past that have never said a word to you before, they will feel that. Think about two people in a classroom. One of them's like all, their posture's all slouched, they look all nervous, like they don't want anybody talking to them, like they low-key look depressed, versus someone in a classroom like they're held up high, like they look like they feel good about themselves. Like you can tell they carry themselves in a high manner. Without hearing a peep out of their mouths, you know who has that confidence in themselves. Whole point of this is you want to glow up, you want to look good to others, and have them stay, more than just a physical thing that you're going to want to change in a few months. You want this to be a permanent glow up, listen to your gut. Build confidence in yourself. Don't do just what the trends are. Do what makes you feel good and stand on that. I'm telling you, the better you feel about yourself, that energy is going to reflect and everyone's going to feel it, and people are going to want to get to know you more. People are going to be more obliged to talk to you. You're going to be carrying like a certain aura about yourself. So I'm not going to tell you fake it till you make it, fake confidence till you make it. Because I feel like we're at a point in age, people can tell if you're faking it. Full honesty, like I feel like we're at that point. That piece of advice has been given for so long, and it puts people in the mindset that they're always faking it. They never actually make it, they just always fake it. It gets pretty obvious to a point. So don't fake it till you make it. Just do it. No, thank you. That's all I gotta say on the topic. I want to make a video like this for a while. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helped. If you guys have any questions about it, let me know in the comments. If you guys want any more videos like this on a certain topic, also let me know in the comments and I will try my best to fulfill it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next video.